Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of our amazing and awesome Zelda series on this channel. So as you can see, I've grinded up 255 rupees, which is actually the maximum amount of rupees you can have in this game. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go buy a very important item. I also uncovered one secret, just one secret really, just one of the many secrets to everybody in this world that gives you free money practically. That's all I really did. Just killed a few monsters really, and yeah, so right where we want to go is right in this staircase right here. Boy, this is really expensive! Yes, I would agree with you there. I cannot believe I said that in that voice. But yeah, this is the blue ring right here. And as you can see, it's very, very expensive. It's 250 rupees, the most expensive item in the game. But now we are a beautiful blue color, but that's not all. We now have boosted defense. I believe it doubled our defense. So now, if we touch this guy, I believe, very, very useful item, because basically our hearts are doubled now. It's a great defensive item. Eventually, much later, we're going to get a red ring that'll do it like 4 or 3 times. I don't know exactly, but we're going to be pretty indestructible after that. So yeah, this will be a great protection against the Lionels, which, as you know, they hit quite hard, and they can tank a lot of hits too. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna complete levels 3, 1, and yet another level. I'm not really sure which yet, but we'll figure that out. And we also kind of want to get the magic sword, because that's really the reason why we're beating all these levels, is to get the hearts and the Triforce pieces. So that way we can actually complete the game. And the magic sword is quite swell in my opinion. It does a lot of damage, it's very nice. I said this in the last episode, but I'm not going to be able to show the map for this dungeon, for this specific level, because I can't run the risk of having YouTube mistake it for something bad, but yeah, that'll show up on the top left there if we come across it. Anyways, where we want to go in here is right in this room right here. Now that wall to the right there, you can actually bomb that, and you can blow a hole right here, making yet a 4th door. There we go. And basically, we're just going to want to go eastward, pretty much. Yeah, so going a couple of rooms eastward and then a couple of rooms northward. We are now in the boss room. We saw this guy in level 4. We're just going to take you out real quick. Hopefully I can place the bomb very well. Oh yeah, 2 heads gone right there. Can I get your other... Yes! Okay, I think I might just be able to remove this head just by striking. There we go, very nice. There's our beautiful heart container. And I believe we need 12 hearts to get the magic sword. Every sword in this game you need a certain amount of hearts to get. Even the metal sword or the white sword. I believe that one was like 8 hearts. So yeah, we'll just keep on progressing here. There's another Triforce piece and there's all of our life restored. So I didn't get the map for that one. So I guess I don't have to censor anything. Now we're gonna head on over to level 1, the very first level in this game. But first, there's another heart container I want to get. And this one is actually hidden behind a bombable wall. Or a mountain, I should say. It's not like it's hidden in a level. It's actually just hidden in a mountain. And instead of heading east like we did for some other heart containers we got, this one will be more in the southeast area. I usually get this heart container close to the beginning of my playthroughs of this game, because it's very, very close to the spawn point, which is actually one screen to our left. And I believe it should be like right in these rocks right here, pretty much. First, these guys need to go. I also need my money back. Alright, so I believe we bombed this place right there. Boom, there we go. Now, is this the right place? Yes, it is. Alright, come to Papa. Thank you. We're gonna hop on over to level 1 now. Maybe we'll find more bombs in there. Because enemies do have a chance of dropping them. It's just very, very slim. I think it's only certain enemies. Yeah, see, kind of like that. Thank you, game. Alright, so right across this long bridge right here, this is where we'll find level 1. As you can see, there's a locked door there, but we have like 5 keys, so it's really no sweat. We can just push right on through there. We can knock these guys out in one hit and brutally annihilate just about anything we meet in this dungeon. Oh yeah, and if you're gonna play this game the correct way, make sure you bring bombs in here, because as you can see, I just bombed the place to get in here. And also, that's the wooden boomerang. Don't worry, if you have the magic boomerang, it won't overwrite that, which is awesome. I imagine that's been a bug in like the very first versions of this. You can really just progress right on through here. And right in here we have the boss, which is yet another dragon. We saw another dragon in level 4. There that guy goes. He was honestly a joke. And now we will claim our sweet Triforce piece. And there we go, 2 Triforce pieces so far in 1 episode. Very nice. Now, where we're gonna head next is a little interesting. We're gonna head to level 8. Which is very hard, but we're not gonna be there very long. We're just gonna go nab an item we're gonna need later. I believe it should be in the southeast direction. Alright, so last time we met an old man that said that there's a secret in the tree at the dead end, and this is the tree at the dead end he was talking about. We just burned this right down. This should go straight to level 3. Now where we're gonna wanna head from here is to the left. This is actually one of the dungeons with 2 treasures in them. And yeah, we're gonna have to beat a couple bosses. We all recognize this guy. We just saw him a couple minutes ago. Get out of here. There we go. We get some money. And what do we have in here? We have some hard enemies. These guys, we can take out they're called Dark Nuts. I think that's how you pronounce it. And, yeah, you can only hit them from the sides, not the front. And, actually, you can do the back, too, but not the front. And they are a little more intelligent compared to the rest of the enemies in this game. So, yeah, they'll try to walk towards you more often. This blue guy here might be a little troublesome, but it's nothing we can't handle. And also, the mummies are just really tanky here. They can just take, like, 1 billion hits before they die, so... Alright, that only leaves you, mister. Come over here. Now, unfortunately, we can't freeze you with the boomerang, either. There we go, they're all defeated. We don't need to take on any of these fuzzy guys, because they're actually unkillable. And down here, there is a book. Not just any kind of book, a magic spell book, which will be very helpful later. Right now, it's useless, though. But, yeah, there we go, we grabbed that. We fought some enemies here in a dungeon we're not supposed to be in just yet. So yeah, we're really breaking all the rules of this game. But yeah, this is kind of foreshadowing what's yet to come. Because there are a lot of rooms in the future that have the fuzzies, and then we have the dark nuts at the same time. So yeah, they disable your shield, and you can't fight anything. Instead, you just get jumped by a whole bunch of crazy knights. Now, what if I told you there was a secret right here? Well, there indeed is. There's a secret medicine shop right beneath this tree right here. I just missed it. Hold on a second. Alright, as I was saying, there's a secret underneath the tree there. And this is where we have another medicine shop. We're gonna grab a blue potion, which normally would be useless because the red potion's only 68, but if you have 2 blue potions, they automatically combine to a red potion, which is very nice. We used up a red potion in our adventure in level 4, so we'll just restore that because we're probably gonna need it later. Yes, these potions are very helpful, especially later in the game. Now, where the magic sword can be located is in the graveyard, which is on the, I believe, the western area of the map, so we have a little bit of a journey ahead of us. We're gonna also be going through Lionel territory, or I believe if we just take this passage down here, we might be able to avoid most of them. So yeah, let's just do that. There is one way to get over there, without the ladder though, and that's through the magical forest. And I think I'll just let the forest explain itself when we eventually come to it, but I think it's way to our south. This is the only way around it, sadly. But if you know the combination, you'll get right through. Look at me just rambling. That's just splendid. Alright, here we are. It's yet another snowy region. If you touch any of the gravestones here, they create a ghost. And our sword is hidden underneath one of these. I believe it's this one right here. We push that down. And here we go. We have an old man. He's gonna offer us this sword. Let's see if we can take it. Oh, yes, we can. Very nice. Alright. Now we're really in business. We can hit like a truck now with this sword. As you can see, I just took out that ghost in like 3 hits. Now let's go show you the Forest of Confusion, as I like to call it, because it is very, very confusing as to how this forest even exists, honestly. Oh yeah, I can also take out the Lionels in 1 hit, or at least the red ones. The blue ones go down in 2, I think. So it is a very helpful sword. Alright, so this frame right here, this area, this screen, this is it. This is the forest. As you can see, it doesn't look too confusing, but if we go up or down here, it just repeats infinitely in all directions. Which makes no sense. As you can see, our little dot on the map on the top left there isn't moving at all. We're basically stuck here unless we go right. So yeah, basically the combination to get through here is you're going to want to go up first, and then when that scrolls over, you're going to go left, then down, and then left again. And as you can see, you can get right through. I have no idea how that works, but it just does, because this is a game and not real life. Oh yeah, there's a secret right here too. Big surprise, I know. There's a secret on, like, almost every screen, it feels like. In here, we have a secret to everybody. And it's 100! Very nice! Alright, that's what I'm talking about. We're 100 rupees richer, everybody. Now where we're gonna head next is back to level 1, because we need to get the treasure in there. So every dungeon has a treasure. Level 8, as you know, has 2 treasures. And this treasure is honestly kind of important. We're gonna be getting a bow, which is very nice for ranged attacks. And there's also arrows. I don't know whether you've seen that, but there's an arrow for sale in some of the shops around here. And you basically combine the bow and arrow and you now have a ranged weapon. The only problem is that it costs you 1 rupee to fire an arrow for some reason. I guess we're just strapping rupees, using them as arrowheads. I don't know, what does it look like? This game makes sense? Yeah, so if we go right in here, and then instead of going in the east direction like we did previously, we'll go in the west direction. And then we want to go up. Can't exactly remember where the map is in this level, if you couldn't tell already. If we push this block, it'll open this door to the left here. And then in here, it's not where we want to be. Thanks for letting us know, old man. Oh, there's the map. We'll grab that. And then I guess it's in the north direction. And then right down this staircase. We'll just pick that up right there. Alright, now where we're gonna head is we're gonna head on over to level 6, which is in the mountains. Now this is actually one of the first hard dungeons in the game, and you're gonna see why. Yeah, so right up that staircase right there, and you go in here. Here we are in level 6. As you can see, it looks very similar to level 4. They start to reuse colors in this game too. These are whiz robes, and as you can see, that one right there just went down to 1 health, which is why I got the sword. Very nice. There's also blue ones in here, which love to move around and stuff. So yeah, they're pretty annoying, to say the least. I've died a lot in this dungeon, which is why we saved up so much health. And we got the blue ring, we got all our defenses, we got our sword, we got our everything here for this dungeon. Because this is really no joke. And to top it all off, we also have the likes. That's the orange guy, by the way. I'm really trying my absolute hardest to not get hit. Yeah, so yeah, if you play this dungeon, you're probably gonna have a lot of near-death experiences. Yeah, we'll just push the block right here. This one's actually in the shape of a... I don't even know. It's like a dragon. But we have a whole string of rooms here. We're just gonna avoid all these guys as best we can. This is a Gleeok. We fought this guy in level 4. This time he's got 3 heads, but we've got a better sword, so get out of here, you. Now we're here for the treasure. We can't defeat the boss because we only have the bow. That requires the bow and the arrow to defeat the boss in here. So we're gonna go for the treasure, which is very, very valuable, actually. Probably one of the best treasures in the game, actually, in my opinion. There's our map. As you can see, this place is a little huge, too. Very, very big. This is where the dungeons start to change. And some familiar faces from level 4. Now both of those doors open up, and I believe our treasure should be in here. Yes, there's a single block there. You can actually push that. They reuse rooms here too. Probably to save memory on the cartridge. Get out of here. Go away. This is my room. You can't push the block till you defeat all the enemies. There we go. Now, is it here? No, it is not. It is just a passageway, I guess. Alright, and it appears to bring us, like, right near the boss, which, I guess we took a wrong turn. Huh. So I guess the only other area we could try is, like, the area northward from here. Thank goodness all the enemies are, like, respawned, but they only respawn as, like, one of them right there, I guess. Alright, let's try this door to the north right here and see where this goes. Alright, we have another room here. Moment of truth. Oh, there it is! That is the magic wand right there, and that could actually be combined with the book we got earlier, and it can create some very, very nice flames for us, so no more having to use the candle. We grab that bad boy, and look at that, we can shoot things now. Unfortunately, it won't hurt the whiz robes, but it'll most definitely hurt, like, all the overworld enemies, I think. So yeah, we have a very, very good ranged attack now that actually damages things. Anyways, that just about wraps up the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed recording it, if you couldn't tell already. And like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, yada yada yada. I'm gonna try my hardest to get out of here.